Hello and welcome to today's video. This time we're taking a look at another two releases from the fantastic Corgi Model Club, the Studebaker Golden Hawk Corgi 211S and the HQ staff car Corgi 358. So sit back, relax and let's take a look. Okay then, so we'll start off with the HQ staff car Corgi 358 and Glidomatic, a nice decent size. We've had a few small ones lately. Spring suspension, four figures, and a steering wheel, and seats as well. Okay, so not revealing too much on the box, but we'll have a look at the certificate. So all the Corgi Model Club cars come with this little certificate. Mine's numbered 3418. So the HQ staff car, Corgi 358, based on Corgi's long-running Oldsmobile 88. The HQ staff car was one of a number of military-themed vehicles introduced into the Corgi range at the beginning of 1965. An attempt to breathe new life into previously issued models, the initiative was only partially successful, possibly because Corgi chose mainly British vehicles, inexplicably giving them incongruous US Army liveries. The HQ staff car was the exception and is now regarded as one of the most collectible of all Corgi Oldsmobile 88s due to its low sales at the time and therefore relative scarcity today. Despite being based on an early Corgi tooling from 1962, it is a fine model in its own right and features a full complement of passengers, a driver and three other figures. Wow! So it's a bit of a rarity, this one, at least in its original form. So let's get this box open here. As usual, I dig in with my little pocket screwdriver so I don't damage the flaps. There we are. So it's got some foam around it, which is protecting it on its journey. There we are. Oh yeah, very much army green, this one, isn't it? Okay, we'll put the I always save the little bits of foam just in case I ever need to box them back up. Here we are. So first of all, it feels quite light. It feels lighter than I was expecting for some weird reason. HQ is at headquarters, I guess. Corgi Oldsmobile Super 88. Now, it's got Glidomatic, so you can feel, if you push down, it's got that sort of suspension on it. The doors don't open on this one, I don't think. No, they're stuck in. But you can see the four army officers seated down. They've all got their hats on. And they all look very clone-like. They all look very much the same model, but even so, that's probably exactly how it would have been in its time. I mean, there's not really a great deal to say about that. I mean, it's a nice model. It's nice to have some military ones. I mean, when I was a kid, I would have a few military die-cast, but not that many. But on the box, I think that's going to look really nice once it's on display. So that's the HQ staff car. Okay. Cool. And then the second one we've got is this, the Studebaker Golden Hawk. Now, I don't really remember seeing that one. I've seen lots of military ones, obviously, but I don't really remember seeing this one, not even at the shows. It's sort of passed under my radar. It's a little bit smaller than the other one. Spring suspension again, seats and a steering wheel. Okay, and also got that Glidomatic, which gives it that little spring suspension. Now this one's also come with a certificate, the Studebaker Golden Hawk Corgi 211S. This one's 3306 in my line. Okay, Studebaker Golden Hawk Corgi 211S. Only the second non-British car to be modelled by Corgi, the Studebaker Golden Hawk was introduced into the range in 1958, just 2 years after the very first die-cast Corgi toys were produced. It was initially available in two guises, as Corgi 211 in blue with gold fin detailing, or as the quirky mechanised Corgi 211M in white, again with gold on the fins. The latter was deleted after just 1 year, the result of disappointing sales, whilst production of 211 ended in 1960 when it was superseded by Corgi 211S. The new S prefix denoted the addition of spring suspension. That's what we've got here. It was also given a detailed red interior. Most came in a vacuum-plated gold or silver finish, with a much smaller number in a simpler plain gold, now highly sought after. Okay, right, well, I'm looking forward to seeing this now. Let's see if we can, there we are, slide it in. One side always seems to come out easier than the other side. I don't know why that is. Just seems to be how it goes. There we are. So this one's just wrapped up. Well, first off, it reminded me straight away of the Aston Martin, the James Bond Aston Martin. It's that same gold by the look of it. But we'll slip the packaging back in the box there. Okay, Studebaker Golden Hawk. So there's the white fins on it. There's no driver in this one, just the steering wheel. And once again, the doors don't open. Yeah, it's got the suspension on it. Yeah, it's a nice car. We've got to remember when this one was actually released. It's late 1950s, 1960. The 211S, if I read that correctly. Yeah, so yeah, this was well, as we film this now, 64 years ago this one was released. Yeah, so pretty nice I mean, not two models that blow me away, shall we say, because there's no real sort of nostalgia there for me, but they are still very nice all the same. Now, I was just having a look on the Corgi Model Club's Facebook page at the list of models as of January 2024. So up to the Studebaker Golden Hawk was the most up-to-date one that I've got, but after that, and I believe quite a few of these are actually out now, so we got the Lotus Elan S2, Mercedes-Benz 600 Pullman, the Mini Cooper Magnifique, a Chevrolet Fire Chief, MGM sports car, VW breakdown truck. Then I'm not sure if all of these are out, but these have been announced now. So Austin A60, Deluxe Motor School car, the Rover 2000 TC with golden jacks, Chrysler Imperial, the Hillman Hunter with kangaroo, Citroen Safari Corgi Ski Club, the Walls Ice Scream van, I think that's just recently been announced, which is different to the very first one that they released, the Oldsmobile Tornado, and finally the James Bond Aston Martin DB5, but it'll be the silver version of that. So yeah, that's what we've got to look forward to rather. I think I'm probably about 6 months behind with what's actually out there, so shouldn't take me too long. I am slowly but surely catching up. Now, as is traditional, we'll go through and have a look at all my collection up to this point. Now, I've got an empty display case which I've just started to get round to merchandising. So I'm going to take out my Corgi Chipperfield's Circus original models, and I'm going to put them in this other display case, so I've got a bit more room for some more Corgi Model Club releases. So that's what I'm doing right now, and yeah, keep all the Corgi Model Club together. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed looking through the latest two releases. Nothing spectacular this time, just two decent additions to the collection, but nothing massively exciting in my opinion, just two decent, standard cars really, not holding a lot of nostalgia to me, but very, very nice to look at all the same. If you've enjoyed today's video, do please give it the thumbs up. Don't forget all the previous releases, 2 at a time, have been videoed and filmed on the channel, so there's a playlist where you can go right back to the very first one and work your way right through the series in order, because don't forget you can go to the Corgi Model Club direct and just buy the models individually. You don't have to buy every single one, or even sign up to like the subscription to get one each month. That may be a better way of doing it. Just cherry pick the ones that you really like. If you have enjoyed today's video, of course, do please give it that thumbs up, and do please hit the subscribe button if you've not already for regular vintage diecast and toy fair coverage on this channel. Thanks very much for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye.